friends, welcome back to my channel Gigantopithecus vs Atlas Lion. Who would win in a face-to-face combat? In this video, I will discuss about a creature which was our biggest and most powerful ancestor in history. Yes friends, I am talking about Gigantopithecus, which was one of the biggest giants in ancient times that can give a tough challenge to any big cats. Gigantopithecus blacki was a large extinct apes which lived during the Pleistocene Epoch about 2.6 million years ago in southern China. This giant gorilla-like beast ruled the tropical forest of southern China and parts of Southeast Asia for 2 to 3 million years. However, when the early to middle Pleistocene ice ages began, which is about 300,000 years ago, these gigantic animals became extinct. It is believed that the Gigantopithecus might have been inspiration for the creation of ape-like creatures in human beings folklore such as the Yeti, Bigfoot and the Sasquatch. Friends, did you know that in the remake of the Jungle Book 2016, King Louis was portrayed as a colossal Gigantopithecus, and it is believed that Gigantopithecus was more closer to orangutans than gorillas. And on the other hand, we don't need to say much about our next opponent. A lion has been depicted as the king of beasts for thousands of years. The Barbary lion, also known as the Atlas lion, was a subspecies of lion that was once widespread across North Africa. They are thought to have gone extinct in the wild by the early 20th century, with the last known wild specimen being killed in Morocco in 1942. They had a distinctive dark mane that extended down their chest and belly, with the color of the mane ranging from black to blonde. These majestic lions are considered to be extinct in the wild, but it is believed that some of their descendants still alive in European zoos. Will the lion really be able to beat our gigantic ancestor, the Gigantopithecus, in a face-to-face combat, or will give up in front of him? Let's find out. Size and weight. Total size estimates are highly speculative because only tooth and jaw elements are known, and molar size and total body weight do not always correlate, such as in the case of post-canine Megadontia hominins, small-bodied primate exhibiting massive molars. In 1946, Weidenreich hypothesized that Gigantopithecus was twice the size of male gorillas. In 1957, Pei estimated a total height of about 3.7 meters or 12 feet. In 1970, Simons, an American paleontologist, Peter Rittell approximated a height of almost 9 feet and a weight of up to 270 kg, which is about 40% heavier than the average male gorilla. In 2017, Chinese paleoanthropologist Ying Qizhang and American anthropologist Terry Harrison suggested a body mass of 200 to 300 kg. But at some sites, the weight of this giant ape has also been mentioned as 400 to 500 kg. However, it is impossible to obtain a reliable body mass estimate without more complete remains. For comparison, here we take the male Barbary lion, the largest subspecies of lion in modern era. with males weigh up to 260 kg. They were about 10 feet in length from head to tail, and he stands about 3.6 feet tall at the shoulder. But more than 370 kg specimens was recorded in captivity. That means in terms of size and weight, Gigantopithecus was slightly larger than Barbary lion. Range and habitat. Fossil discoveries of Gigantopithecus are limited to fewer than 20 sites and only include teeth and mandibles. Most confirmed teeth come from the Liucheng region of China. Another discovery of 92 teeth from the Guangxi region of South China constitute the second largest collection of Gigantopithecus teeth from a single area. The first specimens were found by the German-Dutch paleontologist Ralph von Koningswald in Chinese drugstores between 1935 and 1939, where they were known as dragon's teeth. Though the teeth was large, but it was a few similarities to human teeth, and this led some paleomorphologists to speculate that humans might have had giant ancestors. Later discoveries of complete mandibles demonstrated that they were from extinct apes. Gigantopithecus blacki likely lived in forested habitats because it possessed powerful grinding and chewing teeth for processing leaves, bamboo shoots, and other plants. The remains of Gigantopithecus blacki have been largely excavated from caves in southern China, which suggests to some paleontologists that the species was restricted to that region. Similar fossils discovered in northern Vietnam and Thailand. It is believed that Gigantopithecus blacki was extinct due to environmental change and elimination of forest upon which it depends for food. The Barbary lion Panthera liu was historically found in North Africa, primarily in the countries of Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Egypt. Its habitat was characterized by a range of ecosystems including forest, grasslands, and mountains. However, the Barbary lion is now considered extinct in the wild. The decline of lion population was primarily due to hunting and habitat loss caused by human activity. Speed. According to experts, Gigantopithecus could run at a speed of about 32 km per hour. On the other hand, the lion can run at speed of up to 80 km per hour in short bursts. Therefore, the lion is much faster than the Gigantopithecus. Agility. Though Gigantopithecus was the largest of all the apes, but it also had some disadvantages. Due to being very large in size, its agility and stamina was very poor. But on the other hand, lions are still highly agile animals, especially when chasing their prey or engaging in combat with other animals. Bite force. Its bite force is still unknown, but I think it was around 900 to 1000 psi. On the other hand, Barbary lion's bite force can reach up to 1000 pounds per square inch, which is strong enough to crush bones. Weapons. Like other apes, Gigantopithecus had an incisor, canine, and molar teeth, but his canine teeth were very small. It was not as big as the gorilla's canine. These great apes have very different feet with elongated opposable big toes that help them to hold things with their feet. Lions have 3.9 inches longer canines and 30 numbers of teeth in their jaws, and a lion's claws can reach length of up to 3 inches long. IQ level. We know very well that our ancestors were much intelligent and clever than any big cats. So this round will go in favor of Gigantopithecus. Fight. So friends, now we will move into the fighting rounds. Though these two have never come face to face in history, but it is true that in the fight between herbivores and carnivores, the carnivores will be upper hand in most cases. However, the size of Gigantopithecus was quite huge, but being big in size doesn't mean he was a good fighter. According to experts, Gigantopithecus often had to trade with prehistoric big cats in the jungle, such as the tiger, which used to prey on Gigantopithecus. Though Gigantopithecus was huge apes, but like us humans, the skin was quite fragile and could be easily cut and bleed. So if this fight will take place during the daytime, then perhaps Gigantopithecus have survived against the lion. But if it happens at night, then there is no chance. So finally, it is concluded that Gigantopithecus have no chance against the king of beasts, and there will be more than 60% chances that the lion will win this battle. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and share.